G'day, thanks for watching. Let's have a look at all of these markets, Dow, S&P, Nasdaq, and Bitcoin. Bit of a move. Nice move. Nice as long as you're on the short side. And if you go back and look in previous videos, you'll notice that I've been forecasting this 40-week low for quite a period of time. The cycles just know stuff. So bring some data in. That's handy. So we've now got a 20-day FLD cross. This FLD forecast to the upside wasn't met. What we can do now is use it to forecast the downside. So from there to the cross, which is around about there. Now, the interesting thing is that forecast is not suggesting a cross of the 20-week. But if that 20-week does cross, then there's a possibility that the 40-week will cross, and that would make a hell of a drop. These FLDs seem to be our electric fences at times, where price hesitates and sometimes stops and turns around. So it'll be interesting to see. Let's have a look at the S&P. Bring some data in. So it's a down bar. It's a white candle, but it's a down bar. Could it be the low? Well, the orb period, the overlapping orb period, is between the 15th of November and the 18th of November. And Friday's trading was the 14th of November, so we're one day away. Then we've got Saturday and Sunday. So is it possible? Well, I would expect that price should surpass this previous low, and I would expect it to surpass it by a fair way, because typically a 40-week low gives us something in the order of a 10% to 20% drop from the previous high. So we'll have to wait and see whether price is still on its way down. Let's have a look at the Nasdaq. So you'll notice with each of these markets that the low zone for the 40-week, just about the same on each market. Now, if this recent low, which is the 7th of November, is the 20-day low, that pushes this 40-week zone further out. Goes all the way out here to the end of November. And that's a possibility. All right, well, let's just finish off. Oh, wait a minute. Let's bring some data in. So it's a down bar. We've got Saturday and Sunday. So price by early next week will be in that original 40-week zone. Oh, it'll be interesting to see whether there's a further move to the downside. From a trading perspective, what I'm trying to do is get myself long somewhere near this low. So I need to close out my short positions, and I need to then get long for a campaign that's probably going to last, well, 12 to 15 weeks to the upside. And once this low is made, people will then be referring to the up move as the Christmas rally, no doubt. Well, let's finish off with a quick look at Bitcoin. And it's been moving to the downside very nicely. Let's just bring some data in on the weekly. So, oops. So that FLD target's been met. We've got another FLD here, which is the 32-week. This one that's, oh no, it's the 32-week that has been met. And this other one, well, that's the 15-month. And I'm expecting that that will be met as well. It'll be crossed. And then once it's crossed, we'll be able to put a new FLD forecast on. And I'm just expecting that if it crosses, this is going to go a long way down. If it doesn't cross, then there's the electric fence. We get into this old zone that's marked on here, and we get a lift up for a little while, but then we have a drop into the overlaps, the overlapping zones out in May, June of 2026. So let's just finish by putting some data on the daily. Very nice. So we're in the 8-month zone. And price, a little bit disjoint there based on where I get the data from. It is continuous. That's not a real gap. But this is just about met the forecast level. So perhaps the low is in, the 8-month low is in. Certainly very close to it. And after plunge, there is bounce. Okay, thanks for watching.